Freedom is humanity's favorite bedtime story. We love to tell ourselves we're free thinkers, independent, rebellious. But let's be real, most people don't actually want freedom. They want a well-decorated prison with good Wi-Fi. It's cozy, predictable, no existential dread. That's why we cling to rules like a cat clings to the one who's allergic to it. Deep down, you know it's true. If someone told you from now on you can do whatever you want, your brain would short-circuit. You'd probably just open Instagram and scroll until death claims you. Think about it. Have you ever tried making a decision in a completely free environment? I stare at the Netflix homepage for 45 minutes only to rewatch The Office for the 10th time. That's freedom and it's terrifying. Society figured this out a long time ago. That's why we have rules, labels, and social scripts. We pretend it's all about order and efficiency, but in reality, it's to keep us from collectively imploding under the weight of free will. Take something as simple as standing in an elevator. Everyone instinctively faces forward. Why? Because if someone turned around and stared at the rest of us, we wouldn't think, oh, what a free spirit. We'd think, ah, great, a serial killer. I was walking the other day and then realized I was going into the wrong direction and had to do the weird fake, ah yes, I meant to turn around and go back move. At that moment, you realize that your entire existence is just improvisational theater and you're bombing. According to a study that I totally didn't read at 3 AM while questioning my existence, philosopher Erich Fromm argued in Escape from Freedom that freedom is kinda terrifying. It's like being dropped in the middle of the ocean with no map. So most people hand over their autonomy for a sense of security. It's not that they want to be controlled, they just don't want the weight of deciding every moment of their existence. And this isn't just me roasting society. Jean-Paul Sartre believed that absolute freedom is our curse. We're condemned to be free, forced to define our own meaning in an indifferent universe. Which is probably why half of us would rather binge TikTok tutorials than face our cosmic irrelevance. Power is everywhere, not just in governments, but in everyday social norms. The pressure to conform isn't always forced. We internalize it. Why? Because it's easier, like choosing the recommended settings on your phone instead of customizing it. Freedom is work and we're lazy. Maybe true freedom isn't total autonomy, but choosing which rules are worth following. Or maybe it's just accepting that our quest for control is the ultimate paradox, like wanting chaos but also needing stable Wi-Fi. Enter Dr. Edward Deci and Dr. Richard Ryan with self-determination theory, because apparently humans need autonomy, competence, and connection to function. Revolutionary, right? Their tip? Reframe your obligations as choices. Like instead of, I have to pretend I care about my job, try, I'm choosing to tolerate Kevin from HR because I like affording food. It's all about tricking your brain into thinking it has control, kind of like how we all pretend democracy works. Then there's Dr. Barry Schwartz with the paradox of choice. Too many options make you miserable, so stop scrolling through Netflix like it's a full-time job. Pick one of the first 3 options and commit. Yes, even if it's a terrible rom-com, at least you'll be less paralyzed by indecision. Who knew the secret to inner peace was just settling?